accurate trading signals, yet they're widely underutilized. This is because they can be difficult to spot and tedious to validate. But the indicator I'm about to show you in this video will solve all these problems. This tool will automatically spot the best harmonic patterns in the price action and evaluate them so that you can easily differentiate weak patterns from strong ones. I will also give you the best strategy with this indicator that you can follow right away and make good and consistent profits. Okay, we're currently looking at the price of GBP JPY on a 5-minute time frame. By the way, this indicator works on other time frames as well. So in order to apply it, we need to click on the Indicators tab and type in Harmonic Pattern Detection, Prediction and Backtesting Tool. It's going to be this one by Rees. So right away we can see that the indicator looks quite fascinating. What it basically does, it searches for different harmonic patterns in the price action, and once the pattern has been identified, the indicator makes a prediction. It basically gives you different price targets. These targets can be used for take profit. It also prints a label which basically tells you which pattern this is, and the percentage base score, which is calculated from 4 components. First one is the retracement percentage accuracy. This measures how closely the pattern's retracement ratios match the theoretical values defined for a given harmonic pattern. The second component is the potential reversal zone level confluence. This component measures the closeness of the closest XA and BC retracement levels relative to the total height of the potential reversal zone. The third component is the point D. This measures the closeness of point D to either of the closest two P as Z levels relative to the total height of the P as Z. And the last component is the leg length symmetry. This basically measures the symmetry of each leg. The closer this number to 100, the better the odds that the prediction will be right. The indicator also comes with a table. This is basically a backtester that shows you how accurate these patterns are. If we take a quick look at these numbers, we can see that on the first place we've got a crab, which has a 100% accuracy. On the second place we've got a shark, which has 69.39% win rate. And on the third place we've got this G pattern. This one has a win rate of over 62%. Although these lines and the table look really cool, we're gonna have to get rid of them because the chart looks super messy. As we can see, we've only got labels on the chart. Okay, now let's move on to the trading rules so that you know exactly how to enter the trades based on this strategy. So here are the conditions for entering a short trade. First, the indicator must spot a price pattern. Second, the label must be printed above the price action. The color of the label does not matter as long as it's above the price action. This is a signal to sell. Third, the number on the label must be 90% and above. If this number is below 90%, we do not take the trade. Fourth, either the candlestick that had a signal on or the very next one has to be bearish engulfing. Once these conditions are met, a sell stop order will be placed slightly below the bearish engulfing candlestick, and if the market does not fulfill it on a very next candlestick, the order will simply get cancelled. In this example, we see the order got triggered by the very next candlestick. The stop loss for the strategy will be set slightly above the recent swing high. If the price action moves in our favor and it reaches the risk-reward ratio of 1:1, we're gonna have to move our stop loss to the break-even. And now every time the price action reaches a new risk-reward ratio, which is 2:1, 3:1 and so on, we're gonna have to move our stop loss to the previous target so that the distance between the current price and the stop loss is exactly 1 risk-reward. Okay, we see that the price action reached the third target, so the stop loss is going to be set at the target 2. You're basically going to have to adjust your stop loss like this until it gets triggered. Alright, the stop loss finally got triggered and we closed this trade with a really nice profit. Okay, here's another example for a short entry. We see the indicator identified a shark pattern. The accuracy is 96%, which is really high. The very next candlestick is bearish and it's engulfing. This means that all the conditions are met and we can place a sell stop order. The order got executed on the very next candlestick, and now we're officially in a trade. Okay, we see the market reached the risk-reward ratio of 1:1. This means that our stop loss is going to be moved to the break-even. Okay, looks like the stop loss got triggered, and we closed this trade with a good profit. Now let's understand the rules for entering a long trade. First, the indicator must print a label below the price action. The number on the label must be 90% and above. If it's lower than 90%, we do not take the trade. Third, either the candlestick that had a signal on or the very next one has to be bullish engulfing. When these conditions are met, we're going to place a buy stop order slightly above the current candlestick. The stop loss is going to be set slightly below the recent swing low. And just like with the short trades, we're going to be adjusting the stop loss every time the price action reaches a new target. We see the market triggered our order at the very next candlestick, and now we're officially in a trade. Okay, the stop loss got triggered and the profit on this trade was 3 times the risk. Okay, let me give you one more long example before we move on to the backtesting. Here we see the indicator spotted a shark pattern and its accuracy is over 94%. We also had a bullish engulfing candlestick, and now we should go ahead and place a buy stop order. Also notice how well this indicator gave us a signal to buy at the very bottom. So yeah, this indicator is indeed really good. So let's test it 100 times to find its true win rate. Okay, so after 100 trades, the win rate for the strategy turned out to be 75%. This win ratio is really good for a single indicator. And because we had this amazing money management in place, the strategy increased the account size by over 1300%. By the way, I found those setups within 4 months. The profit factor is 6.56. The largest profit trade we took increased the account size by 22%. We also had 12 consecutive wins against 2 consecutive losses. And the maximal drawdown is 3.96%. Keep in mind that this is only the backtesting. These results will be much different when trading live because of spreads and fees. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope this indicator will make you a ton of money. By the way, if you want to see some of the best strategies on the channel, check out this playlist right here.